All right, let's roll here. Texting Tuesday, February 1st. We're gonna do a little content two-step, You'll see what I mean in a moment. If you're wondering what all the junk is behind me, my wife and kids, I guess my wife and my two daughters, I should say, um, they they decorated my office for my birthday. They did that last night um, while I was picking up my other son. So I would be surprised this morning when I came in. Um, huge favor, huge favor. So again, we're going to do the content two-step here today on Texting Tuesday. And before we get started, a couple of things. Number one, if you are watching on Facebook, do me a huge favor. Give me the birthday present of giving me the thumbs up, maybe even hit the heart. Let me know if you're excited in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already subscribed, what are we waiting for, right? Subscribe. Number two, smash that bell so you're notified of new live sessions like Texting Tuesday right here and now. And comment below with questions, thoughts, ideas, etc. If you're watching on LinkedIn, hit that like button or the light bulb. The light bulb. I like that one when I see that one. There's some great resources for you in the description, which you'll find above or below, including a free class that I know you will love. Even if you've taken the class before, a refresher would probably make a lot of sense. Jamie, thank you for that. Jamie wishing me happy birthday. A refresher would be great for that. You can go to absenteeclass.com. The information is also scrolling down at the bottom. Also, or lastly, in above or below is a link to schedule a time to chat with me. If you would be interested in getting in partnering with us so you can get ongoing continued help, support, coaching, mentorship, consulting, etc., check that out. Schedule a time to chat at growwithjosh.com/chat. One last thing I'll mention is we will also get some scripts and examples, etc., in the description after the live session here today. So, some context before we get into the content. I have been creating pretty consistently now for the last several weeks short form video content. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about under a minute so that I can post the content to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, my Google business page, etc. And the results have been very encouraging. Some of the videos, have a couple of hundred views. Some of them, one of them right now is almost at 8,000 views, 1,600 views, 459, 32. I actually thought that was a good one. Just didn't catch. The one I posted this morning only has 6 so far, but I'm going to try and change that as part of our little content two-step here in a minute. The reason why I share that is by doing these daily, it's giving me insight into what people are interested in. Because, the ones that get more views obviously are a topic that is more interesting. Now, there could be other factors there. It could have been the way I recorded it. It could have been the headline, etc. But I think there's a lot of value in that. And so that helps drive or helps me think about what content am I going to use in something like what we're going to walk through today. Laura, thank you for the birthday wishes. And Angel, what's up to you, my man? Great chatting with you yesterday. So I've been taking these, and by the way, I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. We just started documenting the process for how I'm creating these short form videos, which is nothing fancy by any stretch, and then how I am then leveraging them in every way possible. And if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to decide if that's something that we're going to offer, as a workshop. Is that something we're going to offer as a little, a small paid program? I'm trying to decide what we're going to do with that, and if it's even, if people even want that, right? So how you can create short form video content and then leverage it on a bunch of different platforms. Now, why is that even important? Well, think about this. So the one that I posted today on TikTok so far has only 6 views right now. I don't know what's going on there. And sometimes the data is delayed on that. But if I looked across all platforms, I would guess that it's probably close to 100 views. Well, for me to communicate that message to 100 different people one on one, I just couldn't possibly do it as efficiently as leveraging technology and platforms to do that. Okay. And so I think it is one of the best ways you can leverage yourself is creating content. And so you know, in that, what we're documenting is also like, where are we getting the content ideas, which is pretty simple. It's not just it's not rocket science by any stretch of the imagination. We're using what's going on in the real estate world. We're using great sources like KCM, things of that nature. Anyway, if that's something you're interested in or would be interested in, just let me know in the comments, and we'll put something together on that. I don't know if it'll be a workshop, a live stream, a course that we, set up a small investment for, something of that nature. But what we're going to do today, because it's my birthday, Mike's got plenty to do, etc. I'm not actually going to text. I know that's kind of weird. It's Texting Tuesday. But what we're going to do is we're going to email the content out. We're going to email this content two-step concept. And you can take the same principles and you could text exactly what I'm going to show you. You could absolutely do via text. And I've shown some of these concepts before in text message. It's just that, again, I want, so the way to think about the two different platforms, texting and emailing, is like this, or at least this is one way. Texting is more like an immediate sense of urgency, right? When you get a text message, it's like, like we all, I have to know who texted me, right? Email is more on the user's terms, right? So when I send an email, someone may get it and open it immediately. They may open it an hour later, 2 hours later, 5 hours later, a day later, a week later, right? And so it's allowing them to consume it on their time frame. Okay. And that's why I love both of those working collaboratively or in conjunction with each other. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to take a video that I created today. And the concept behind the video is, is this a once in a lifetime opportunity for home sellers? Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to simply email that to the seller segment of my KV Core database. Now, if you don't have it segmented, then you would want to use a piece of content that might have relevance to anyone in there, right? And by the way, if you're not following me on TikTok, find me on TikTok, Josh Schoenly Real Estate. If you're not following me on YouTube, Instagram, follow me on all the socials, right? And hook me up. And I do my best to follow back, especially for those in the industry. So anyway, quick aside there. What we're going to do, I'm going to do this. We're going to do 2 different examples here. So I'm going to send something specifically to the seller segment of my database, and then I'm going to send something specifically to the buyer segment of my database. And you can model this in whatever platform you're using. And again, if you don't have a way of segmenting, then you would want this content to have sort of universal relevance. And maybe if we have time, I can give you an example of, what one of the videos may, one of those type of universal relevance, what that might sound like or look like. I don't know. We'll see. Like curious where interest rates are headed in 2022. That's a video I did not that long ago, right? That has universal relevance and universal interest. If you're thinking about buying, if you're thinking about refinancing, or if you think about trading up, trading down, it's relevant data and information. Okay. So I'm going to go to marketing. I'm going to go to all marketing. I'm going to go to scheduled mass emails. Now, I want to be fully transparent here. None of this is pre-rehearsed or pre-planned. Okay. I mean, I had an idea what I was going to do, but like, my point is, you're going to see me in real time, sort of working through here. And by the way, here is my weekly email that I sent out on Friday. So I already started doing some of the stuff that I'm going to do today, but today is just going to be more of a direct, like, singular message, a direct singular message. My Friday is a little bit of everything, right? It's a little bit of a smorgasbord, let's say. So I'm going to do scheduled email. I'm going to select the contact. So I'm going to do seller has email subscribed. That's a filter I created recently. And we're going to have that go out at 11. The subject line is going to be once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't know if that's going to hit spam filters or not. Is this a once in a lifetime opportunity? First name, I could put that as well. Like, I could reframe it like, is this a once in a lifetime opportunity, Josh, or Jamie, or Laura? But I'm not going to. I do that a lot where I merge in their first name in the subject line. I do that a ton. I'm not going to do that in this scenario. Okay. Because I'm going to embed a YouTube video in here, I'm going to choose the advanced editor. Now, I want to reiterate here, what I'm doing, you can do in pretty much any platform. How you do it may be different depending on the platform that you use, but you can do what I'm doing with virtually any email platform or provider. You may just have to play around with it. So I'm going to have a text block, I'm going to have a video block, I'm going to have another text block. I'm going to have an image block, and I'm going to have another text block because I'm loving I'm loving TikTok. Originally, what I was going to do is just put the YouTube video in this link here, but I'm loving TikTok, and connecting with people on a different platform, I think, makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to do. I'm going to say morning. Morning. First name. Is this a once in a lifetime opportunity for home sellers? Home sellers, one word or two word? I'm going to select all. I like to go with size 14 font. I also like to go with Verdana, and I like it to be black. For some reason, the default here is gray. There might be a way for me to change that in KV Core. I just haven't figured out if there is. I'm going to do a little spacing. Now I've got to go and find the video URL. I think it might be easiest for me to find it and copy it from my phone. So I am going to try and find that real quick here. Share, copy the link. Hopefully it copied over. I'm going to paste in the URL there. And if I've done it right, uh-oh. You know what? Oh boy, it's not recognizing it because it's saying it's a short. All right, well, let me see if me pulling it up on my. Hopefully I can get a URL that'll work. Hopefully I can get it so that this will work. This will open. Golly. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Let's see if we can get a link here. Get a shareable link. All right. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. So now we've got this player embedded. Um, the link of is you know what? I was gonna also put in TikTok here. Oh yeah, you know what? Just for demonstration purpose, I am gonna do it. If you'd rather check out answer on TikTok, the image below. Okay. I'm going to copy this. It's already saying it's 14, size 14. Switch it to Verdana, whatever. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my TikTok. I've got to go to my channel or whatever, my page. And you probably know or understand this, but it's reacting and behaving so slowly because live streaming and all that other stuff. So I'm going to copy this part of the video and where's the it's as simple as supply and demand. As you can see on this graph, I need to take a screenshot. You know what? Maybe I'll. Oh, there we go. That is not the greatest. How do I get rid of the view analytics? It's as simple as supplying. Bear with me here. Bear with me. You know what? Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a screenshot of this right here. Jeez, I keep getting. Here's why right now is a once in a lifetime opportunity if you are thinking about selling your home. Man, ay. This doesn't want to cooperate. Golly. I don't want some of this overlay. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get here. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this here. Go back over here. We're going to browse. And I just need to upload this image. I am definitely going to run out of time here today. Insert that. And then what I want to do is I want the image link, the action. That's where I had copied that. So what happens is because I'm putting that image link action URL, when someone clicks on this image, they will be taken to, man, those eyeballs. I'm going to leave it. But they are piercing. What happens is it'll take them to the actual video. So I want to grab a call to action that I want to have included here. I'm going to go over here. I already pasted that in. We're going to change font size, the font color. I need to figure out how to make those some of those things default. like that. I'm going to include my super signature. Okay. So there you have it. I'm gonna space this out a little bit. If you'd rather check out the answer on TikTok, click the image below. Is this a once in a lifetime opportunity for, you know what, Central PA? Because I'm sending this to Central PA home sellers. Question mark. I'm going to break that out. Check out this short video. This short, under a minute video with the answer. And I'm going to space this down. I just want it to be easy on the eyes, let's say. And I'm going to go ahead and schedule that to go out. That'll go out in 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And what I was going to do, except it looks like I'm getting pretty short on time, is do something similar with the buyer segment of my database. And I was going to, this I think will be a great one to do here, which is, do you really need 20% down to buy a home? And I'm going to do that, and I'll share that. We'll get that example. Here's what we'll do. From a time crunch perspective, I'll share that email example when we put together the doc that you'll find above or below after the fact. We try to do that in every one of these where we put together the resources, etc. Brian, opportunity is a huge spam flag. Yeah, that's a good call. Well, I'm just going to let her rip. But you are absolutely correct. What would be a great alternative word for opportunity that wouldn't be as spam flaggy? Anybody have any thoughts on that? What would be another word in lieu of opportunity that maybe would not be as much of a spam trigger word? I'd love to hear some thoughts and ideas in the comments. Anybody else? Thoughts, comments, etc. Thank you for the birthday wishes from Sam. Just say once in a lifetime. Hazel, Sam, Carl, thank you. We could just say once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, question mark. You know what? I think I might be able to edit this. Can I edit this? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to make it once in a lifetime, question mark. Great call. Thank you all. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do one just for the buyer segment as well. I'm going to structure that around this video. Do you really need 20% down to buy a home in Central PA? And we'll include that as well. Once in a lifetime chance, once in a lifetime sale, deal, opening, thing. The word chance, ownership chance. Yeah. Great feedback. I appreciate all the thoughts and comments. So there you have it, right? The content two-step. And in closing, I just want to say, like, if you're creating content, you should look for every possible way to leverage that content. And I'll mention again, so when I'm creating these videos, it's going on TikTok, it's going on Instagram as a story, a reel, and a post. It's going on Facebook as a reel and a post. It's going on YouTube. It's going on LinkedIn. It's going on Twitter. We're turning it into a blog post. We're posting it on Google Business, right? So whether you do that every day, once a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever your schedule is, if you're going to create content, use it in every way possible. We got no comments from people wanting the short form my short form video process and syndication and all of that. So either people weren't listening or it's just not that much of an interest, which is fine. But if you are interested, whether you're watching live or after, comment below with a Y, and we may put something together. Like I said, some sort of workshop or something on that. So good. I am going to. We have an express success coaching call here in 5 minutes for folks in my organization, and then I'm going to go out for a birthday lunch with my beautiful bride because tonight I'll be running kids around and watching my oldest daughter play some basketball, which I wouldn't have it any other way. And now we have some people actually requesting that 100%. Brian, that is a great question. I would love to chat with you on that. But real quick, do you have different accounts across social media platforms for personal business coaching and recruiting? The answer is yes, but I'm streamlining it all. The way I'm looking at it now is I'm just looking at it all as one channel. Because really it is. Like they all are interconnected and interrelated. Now, when I do this, right, I guess the difference is for things like this, I'm obviously focused that on my coaching sort of channel. But the content I'm creating that is real estate related, I would like consumers and other agents to see that. So, not discriminating there. Check out the resources above or below the video. Link to the free class, which you'll see scrolling around across the bottom. And if you would like to explore what it would look and feel like to partner with me and my organization and get free support, help, coaching, mentorship, consulting, etc., schedule a call at growwithjosh.com/chat. I would love to explore that with you. Take action, implement, share the results. Thanks so much for all the kind words and the feedback. And we'll be back next week. Same bat channel, same bat station. And lastly, as always, if there is anything at all we can do to help or support you, please don't hesitate to ask. Comment below, send a private message, call, email, text, carrier pigeon, whatever works for you. Have a great rest of the week, and hopefully talk soon.